Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka Neural Net Games, and today I am bringing you a ridiculous Boros life gain deck. It's got an infinite life gain mechanic in it, and it is just such a fun deck. This is not a jank deck though. I don't really play jank decks, but the deck is amazing without the combo. It works so well. I went 8-1 in ranked play in Platinum 1 and Diamond 4 today, and the deck performs super well. Like, it just has so many cool synergies in addition to the actual life gain combo. Like, there is just so much going on in this deck. I do not show the one loss I had because it was just lame. I got mana screwed, and an Is It Dragons deck ran me over by like turn 6 or something ridiculous. So, full disclosure, the deck did lose one time, even though you're going to see it just rampage. And also, some disclosure, I did not get hardly any ill-tempered loners today. So I didn't actually pull off the combo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in some footage here and show you how the combo works and, what really happens. And then I'll explain it, in a little bit exactly how the combo works. But it's pretty fun when you pull it off. However, you are going to need to warm up your forearms because there's gonna be a lot of clicking in your future. So be ready for that. If you have carpal tunnel, this may not be the deck for you. All right, here's an example of the combo. I just keep going and going. Okay, before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on notifications. That's the little bell so that when I put videos out, you're notified right away and you can go try them out as soon as, you watch the video. I'm putting out decks every single day. I'm working hard to come up with super sick, fun decks that you can take into ranked play. That's my mission. Test decks, thoroughly, show them to you, and you guys get to use them in Platinum, Diamond, and Mythic, and they're going to win. Okay, let's get into the deck tech. First, we start off with an Ollenbock Escort, and these guys are part of our combo. They're a 1-drop Vigilance. Sacrifice Ollenbock Escort. Target creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. Next, we have a Star Pupil, another just useful 1-drop for us to get rolling. They can transfer their counters, so very good to go Star Pupil, Luminarch Aspirant, and also very good, if we get them pumped up a little bit and we get a Voice of the Blessed, we can just transfer a bunch of counters right onto them. So they become a problem for people because you can just charge in and they don't really want to block them because they know that when they die, the counters are going somewhere that might be more effective. 4 Frostbites, this helps us pull off our combo, and there's some removal. Then we have 4 Spikefield Hazard, helps our mana base and also good for the combo, although if you use this, you're going to be clicking a lot more. You know that. You saw the footage. Next, we have a Luminarch Aspirant. Great 2-drop, great for putting counters on everything, which is going to be very useful for us. Then we've got our new Voice of the Blessed, 2 white, Spirit Cleric. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Voice of the Blessed. So this becomes ridiculous when you start gaining life. And once you get 4 counters on it, it has flying and vigilance, so it's like a juiced up Sir Angel. And once it has 10 or more +1/+1 counters, it is indestructible. Very good. 2 Shatterskull Smashing just to, get some damage on people, some creatures, right? Angelfire Ignition. This is key to our combo. 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It gets Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. Yeah, it does a lot of things. Next, we have a Sunrise Cavalier. And these guys actually performed so well in the deck. I couldn't believe it. They're here for a couple of reasons. First, great 3-drop for us to curve out, right? We don't want to just have Angelfire Ignition at 3 drops, so I needed a 3-drop. Next, they have trample and haste, so they're a real problem when you pump them up for people because they can't weenie block. And they also get the day-night cycle started for our ill-tempered loner so that we can put our ill-tempered loner in at on night sometimes if our opponent doesn't make a play after you cast this. Can be very good against those reactive decks like Azorius Control, Is It Turn, stuff like that, because very often they don't want to play. They don't want to main phase Deluge. They want to hold up their counters, stuff like that. And so, you know, you can cause them some problems. Now, if they do have a counter, the ill-tempered loner doesn't come in on turn 4, but still nice to start the day-night cycle, and they start getting tougher as day and night, switch, which is really good. Next, we've got our ill-tempered loner. So let's just talk about the combo first. And the combo works on both sides, Howlpack Avenger and ill-tempered loner side. So whenever ill-tempered loner is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. So you make it indestructible and you put lifelink on it, okay? And you start either through Angelfire Ignition or through our Ollenbock. Then you take a Spikefield Hazard or a Frostbite, right? Or even a Shatterskull Smashing, and you put as much damage on it as you can, right? And then you just keep using its own ability. It deals that much damage to any target. So you target itself, and you just do that over and over and over again. And because you're indestructible, your guy never dies. And so you just keep cranking away. You will eventually get put on the clock by the game. It will not just let you sit there until the end of time and do it. However, if you do it really fast and you have like a frostbite or something that's doing more damage, like if you can get, a decent amount of damage, you could get up 500, 1,000 life with this. Please do it and comment and let me know how much life you got. I want life total counts in the comments. Please do it. And then we also have some more synergies with this beast. So let's look at Howlpack Avenger side. Whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, Howlpack Avenger deals that much damage to any target. So you can play a burn down the house. If you have 3 or 4 things out, you just face them for like 20 points of damage on turn 5. If you can curve out from a Star Pupil into a Luminarch, into a Sunrise Cavalier, into an ill-tempered loner, and then you burn down the house, they dead. They are dead. I mean, unless they gained a bunch of life on the way or something, it's an easy turn 5 kill. And yeah, I mean, this card I think is going to see quite a bit of play. I think it's actually really good. And then we've got Showdown of the Skalds. Again, really good. We've got a lot of low casting cost stuff, and we can start putting counters all over the place. Counters are good here. Counters are good here. Counters are good here. Counters are good everywhere with the Ollenbock Escort, because then you can, protect those creatures as well. It's really good because, it's a bit risky to have no protection when you're pumping a lot of counters and abilities onto a single creature or maybe 2 creatures, right? And so having something like this out means they have to prioritize the Ollenbock Escort first, right? You're even like preventing board wipes and stuff with this. So it can become a real problem. I think my only thing I might change in this deck is the Voice of the Blessed. Maybe add in another Sunrise Cavalier or an Ollenbock Escort. But anyways, because really you want to play Luminarch is a better turn to play. If you're curving out, remember this. It's Luminarch over Voice of the Blessed on turn 2. You have a better power curve that way. Okay, that's mostly it for the deck. We have quite a bit of land in this deck, but it's not actually as much as you think because a bunch of it we are going to use for the spell. So we actually have 7, 14, 18, 22, 24, 28, but really half of this is going to be used as non-land. So it's really functionally equivalent to 25 land, I would say. Anyways, I didn't have many mana problems just because you really do have the option early on of, taking some of these things and using them as land, which is really nice. The deck was crazy. It was super fun. I can't believe how good it worked. Sunrise Cavalier was an absolute beast, and I think I've talked about it enough. Make sure you're subscribed, like the video, have fun with this deck. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and let's get to it. Okay, on the draw. Do we keep this? It is not a good hand. Like, it's really not. We have a little bit to keep going with. We do have the right land. Yeah, we're on the draw. Because we're on the draw. Get that one extra card to maybe have a decent first turn play. Yeah. Okay. Ward 1, right? Can't attack it. Yeah, that's going to have to be taken care of. Now, is it a Frostbite or is it a Spikefield? I think it's just a Spikefield. We have enough land. Save the Frostbite in case something tougher comes out. The old Ollenbock Escort. I get why people play these cards, but they don't seem to be game changers for me. You know, like, I don't know. I just can't kill that yet. No blocks. Okay, we get a Sunrise Cavalier here. Go white, go red. We don't need a lot of that. Okay. This gets our night-day cycle started earlier, like I was talking about. We have an Angelfire Ignition to make him really annoying. So got to pay attention to the day-night cycle. We get to put a +1/+1 counter on something. Yeah, they're not. That's right, they're not even flying. Okay, we get our our second snow-covered land. So, what do we do here? Do I Angelfire Ignition? If I no spell, it gets a counter because we go to night. And they can't do anything about it yet. So let's do that. I think. They have 2 mana. Maybe they can do something. Maybe they can't. Do I play the Shatterskull Smashing? I can always play it if I really need to burn down the house, right? Becomes tougher. What are they doing here? What's their plan? Like, what do they have in their hand? I still don't think we block, right? What are they waiting for? They're making me pretty nervous. I can double spell today here, but I can't really do anything with it because I don't actually have enough snow covered to get the Kindly Ancestor. So do I play another Sunrise Cavalier and Frostbite what? I can't. Only if I play the Shatterskull Smashing. And I'd almost, and even that's going to be really tough to use against those guys. So maybe I do play Shatterskull here. I get 5 mana and I Frostbite 1. That way it's going to pass. Yeah, pay 3 life. And I can sacrifice this guy for lifelink, right? So let's get our Sunrise Cavalier in here. And see if they do anything about it. Okay. Now we can Frostbite to flip it and get rid of one of their chaplains, I think, right? It's close. It's really close. Do I save it to try and get rid of the Kindly Ancestor or something tougher? I'm gonna do it. No, because it got canceled. We're just gonna do this. Or whatever that card was. Doesn't really make sense. I may have to sacrifice the Ollenbock Escort here at some point. See what they do, because I can always... I can't Angelfire and burn down the house, but that leaves him with 1 mana. Leaves him with 1 mana. What is that 1 mana? Do they have a Fading Hope? Are they just being ultra patient? You know? So, I think it's time for the Angelfire, right? And we can also get rid of a Kindly Ancestor now, so we're not going to have lethal. And if they do respond, we can technically respond with the Ollenbock, but I would really rather not. Okay, they don't have anything. So it's 1 spell, right? Are they going to block? We can get rid of the Kindly Ancestor. Maybe they don't realize it's trample? I mean, I guess if you really want to just take 1 damage off the top. Okay, and we'll save our Frostbite because we do have 3 snow now. Lifelink. Cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities. Okay, what's the disturb on this? Flying 3/2 whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into graveyards from anywhere. Okay. Cards in graveyards can't be the... I have no graveyard removal in here anyways. I think... Yeah, I guess if I wanted to double spell... Why bother though? Why not just wipe the board and like mow them down, right? Do they have a counter? Can I flush a counter out here? Not really, right? I mean, they don't have anything super threatening. I could Angelfire again first. Maybe they'll counter that. They have a response. Okay, good. Okay, so we can sacrifice the Ollenbock Escort here and put some serious pressure on though, right? I actually don't want to kill this. Whoops. And then I can frostbite it. That's fine. Let's double spell it tonight, get pumped up. We'll burn down the house next time. I don't know if that was super necessary though, was it? But if they bring it back, it will be good. So let's see if they bring it back and then I can burn down the house, right? They're going to have to do something big here. So I think that's actually okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's what they do. And we have 7 mana. We can't quite get there. Okay. We can kill them here, but they're going to play a bunch of stuff, so we're actually not going to be able to. We theoretically have enough. First strike 2/1. And it has lifelink. So they block the 7/7. We get in 3. What? What? They both have... Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, actually. That's right. It has trample. Does not matter. They get a kindly ancestor. They get a chapel geist. So ward 1 flying in first strike. Go like this. Let's Angelfire Ignition here. Yeah, that's plenty, right? They're going to get back 2. They're dead. Woo! All right. Good times. Okay, what do we got here? We've got a pretty solid hand. Pretty solid hand. I'm not 100% sure on the Voice of the Blessed in here, though, to be honest with you. They're going to think we're mono white. Then we're going to surprise them with a Frostbite. They foretell, we put out a Voice of the Blessed, and they kill it. You know that's what's happening right now. Dragon's Fire. Dragon Fire. Nothing. Okay, so what are we actually going to do here? Snow-covered mountain. Star Pupil. Okay. They don't have something to deal with it. I think if they had something, they would have been done. I should have attacked first instead of playing the Star Pupil too. Remember to do that. I still have a bad habit of doing that. My lazy paper magic playing habits. Less information is better. We have 1 damage maybe, just to sneak that 1 damage in. Another useless Frostbite. Only have 3 in here, I think. Okay. See if they have something for that. No Jawari kicking around. Should have wait. Yeah, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. You should try and wait if you ever can. If you have 5 mana, you wait to play your land first before you play that. Or you wait to play the land after. Okay, so we get our mountain. We can Angelfire the Voice of the Blessed, except that it's going to be dead. Okay. We can play our land. We could go Showdown of the Skalds again, or I can burn down the house. Probably burn down the house is better. Angelfire Ignition we're definitely can't do anything with, and that's totally fine. It's going to go into the actual graveyard. Yeah, that's not really going to work too well. 3 Devils. Let's see if they've dug up a counterspell. This is a big pain for them. Even if they Cinderclasm, they take 3 more damage, right? I don't think this deck really runs Cinderclasms really anymore. So they are at 7 mana. They have 1 foretold card. You know it's probably Alrund's Epiphany. If they can get to 8, if they have a land and a Galvanic, we're in big trouble. Okay. Got this. Scry 3. This card is so flippin' good. So good. It hits Planeswalkers. You scry next. I mean, it's just insanely good. It's an insanely good card. You can find a place for it in almost any Izzet deck. There you go. Copy it. Let's see what else they have. Well, wait a minute. We'll see if they have another one. They don't have anything else out to do damage to us, so let's see what they pull. We're pretty close to dead. If they have anything else useful in their hand, we're pretty much dead. But they only have 6 mana now. So what do they get? They copy something. They go digging. That's probably going to be the end of us. But we'll see. We're going to wait. They managed to get a pretty good pull there. And we had, yeah, not the best start. Let's make them work for it here and see what happens. Okay. Now what do you do? Let's hope they blanked out with annoying things. Like maybe they have all their Galvanics in their hand. Nothing else useful. Now they go Expressive Iteration. What do we have that we can make work? Well, we can get our Cave of the Frost Dragon going. They have 3, 5, 6, 10 mana. If they all runs again, I'm just going to concede here. The running dual strikes too. Random. Six mana, 7 mana available. We do actually get another turn. And we can cast a lot of spells. These are dead anyways. I think we're just gonna spread the damage out. All right. If they wipe the board, they wipe the board. This, if they have dragons, fires, or something along those lines, well, let's see what they got. Might as well put them to the test, right? If they wipe the board, we have a 2-turn clock on them with the Cave of the Frost Dragon. I still don't think our chances are good, but hey, you fight for it, right? If you can even just turn 1 game around out of 50 games, right? You increase your win rate by 2%. Yeah, it takes extra time, but I don't know. I hate losing. I really hate losing. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. They have so much mana. I don't see how they can't survive here. Unless they just don't pick up any all runs or something. I don't know what they could have in their hand that they couldn't kill us with or do something ridiculous. Sit back, get some popcorn because it's probably is going to be a long time. They're having a hard time finding what they need. Too much copying in card draw. Not enough do things cards. And if they kill them, they take 3 damage. And then I have a Cave of the Frost Dragon too. Maybe we can pull this one off. This would be a sick win. Damn, videos are going way too long. So they battle a Frost and Fire and they take 3. They have 6 mana left. Maybe they can deal with the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Let's see what they do here. Okay, well, let's go for it, right? We pull it off. Oh yeah, baby. What's up? Okay, we're on the play with what do we do here? Do we keep this? It's not a great hand. It can work into something pretty good though. We got some card draw to get going. We can make an Ollenbock really annoying with an Angelfire. All right. This is ugly though. It's really ugly. Geez, after that long, I surprised our opponent's still having to figure things out. Come on, Thrage. Let's do this thing. Let's see if they're jumpy. Yeah, we can't block. It'll just kill it. No point in doing that. We are going to play a Shatterskull. I don't know. I think we're going to play really close actually here. The Shatterskull. Okay, if we play it, we have to play both of these or the Shatterskull. Probably the other way is going to be better. Enters tapped. The Spikefield Hazards may be better overall. Okay. Yeah, no blocks. Not exactly what we're looking for. It's one of those decks, if I can slow it down, the Goblin Javeliner damage is adding up, right? So I play one of these tapped. I play one of these to kill one of the goblins, but I wait because it's an instant, and I play another Ollenbock Escort. And then I can start making them pretty deadly. See what they do here. I should have just attacked. What am I doing? I have vigilance. Whatever. Don't go into autopilot when you play. Okay, so now we do this. Get rid of one of these before it gets tougher. Not going to block. These kind of decks, though, if you can stop them from running you over, they're usually pretty easy to beat. So Angelfire Ignition is actually going to be very good against this deck. And having multiple Ollenbock Escorts to sacrifice can be pretty good. Okay, no blocks. It's Angelfire the Sunrise Cavalier here. Okay, 5-point swing. They have 10 on board. We may have to do something here, but we do have the Sunrise Cavalier, and the Ollenbock can now sacrifice for it. They don't know what they're doing, do they? Okay. And then we are going to... Are we going to sacrifice? So next turn, I attack back, right? We have 1 mana here. Let's assign blockers first. See if they're reading cards. I doubt if they are. That's 11 damage, right? We can put 7, 9 on them next turn with an Angelfire. Let's just do this. Are they waiting? No. We get back up to 8. Then we shall Angelfire again. This is getting just nasty. All attack. Both have vigilance. Puts them at 3. I guess it doesn't really matter. They have no more mana, right? Okay. No point. They're at 4. They have to be very careful here. We just need 1 more mana to really close this out, right? We have trample too. So if they get overly aggressive and they're not paying attention, well... They discard to draw. They discard a Grotag Bugcatcher. What do they have in their hand? Yeah, nothing. 3-0, baby. 3-0. That's how it's done. Okay, we're on the draw. Yeah, okay. It's probably good enough. We do need to just squeeze into 1 more mana here, but... And we did get it. Let's see if there's something a little bit stronger. This is usually the version that just plays itself out so hard. We're just going to take the damage here. See what they do. Oh, no turn to play. That's really bad for them. Luminarch. Hopefully they don't have a portable hole, but they do. You know they do. The Elite Spellbinder. What you gonna do? Take my Frostbite? Sunrise Cavalier is the best card for them to take right now, although Ill-Tempered Loner becomes a real problem later too. There's a lot of cards that are a big problem for them here. This is a good hand. This is a good hand. They take the Loner. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we play a Sunrise Cavalier. We make it a 4-3 and they have to trade. Yeah. Trample as well. Okay. Trading 2 for 1 and doing damage and leaving my Luminarch out. And onto a Showdown of the Skalds. And with my own Frostbite. Go ahead, pump it up. So this is going to get even nastier for them. Because I'm about to Angelfire Ignition a Luminarch Aspirant. And that's going to be a problem for anybody. Yeah. They can still portable hole it, but that's okay. They have to portable hole it now. They had to have top decked a portable hole basically, because otherwise they would have played it earlier. 2 or less, so they get an Intrepid, but they don't get to pump it. Okay. So, what do we do here? We can go Voice the Blessed. Oh, that can be pretty strong. So what do I do? Do I wait though? If I Voice of the Blessed, it becomes Flying and Vigilant the turn after, right? Or do I push the action right now and get a super powered up Luminarch Aspirant? Can't do both this turn. So what happens first? Showdown of the Skalds, maybe? I think Showdown of the Skalds. We're in a fairly good position right now, and then we can bring Voice of the Blessed out. We can dump counters on it. That is just a whack. I should have waited on my land here. That's okay. We can still play our Star Pupil. I guess we just go this way still, right? And we keep the heat on. They're either going to have to sack a couple things or just, yeah, jump. And I think Angelfire Ignition also with Star Pupil is very strong. I mean, against certain decks, it's not great, but against this mono white deck, it's very good. And the fact that we can work into our Ill-Tempered Loner now is going to make life so hard on them. They get a Sigarda's Splendor. We take 3 damage. Okay, so whenever we cast a spell, let's play our land, right? We could play a Voice of the Blessed and an Angelfire Ignition on our Luminarch here, right? Because we don't want them to start drawing cards. Like, they're pretty much dead in the water here. So let's go Voice of the Blessed. And let's go Angelfire Ignition. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have any other spells. Let's do that. We don't have lethal here anyways. If the Star Pupil dies, the counters go elsewhere. They don't realize that it's trample, I don't think. Put them here. Woo! Things are happening here. Things are happening. What you gonna do? Nothing. Because I have another Angelfire Ignition with trample. Damn, 4-0. Okay, we're on the play, and damn if we do not have a good hand. This is going to go very badly for our opponent if they don't have a perfect start. Like, a perfect start. We just need one more land to curve into an absolute destruction. Yeah, and we go Star Pupil first. Luminarch turn 2. Then Voice of the Blessed, I guess. And we get our third land. Oh, they're green too. They need to usually ramp up. And we get to put our counters here. So if they Blizzard Brawl it, we just get something else. That's really tough. And we can put us out of reach of a Blizzard Brawl very quickly right now. Very quickly. Oh, yeah, that's going to be real bad for them. Okay, so let's Voice of the Blessed, right? And Frostbite the Jaspera. Or do I wait on the Frostbite? Or do I Angelfire? No, I Voice of the Blessed first. Do I put something out of reach? I think I do this right now. If I Frostbite it, I should all attack, right? Yeah. We're gonna stop their ramping in case they have like a Magda or something. Play a red. Like, we haven't seen it yet, but that Magda ramp with the Jaspera Sentinel it's a beautiful thing. They're in big trouble here. It's pretty much over. Pretty much over. Ranger class is not going to help you, and there is the wrong color land. Okay, so Angelfire Ignition on the Voice of the Blessed. Yeah. If we just keep this out of reach, they're dead. And we're gonna put the heat on with the Star Pupil. No, we're not. Yeah, they're pretty much toast. Another Angelfire Ignition next turn, they're dead. Oh man, this deck. What is happening? I can't even believe it. That's what I love about Magic. Sometimes you just whip up a deck and things just happen the right way. This deck is actually much stronger than I thought it was going to be. I haven't even pulled off the combo. I haven't played Ill-Tempered Loner. I'm still 5-0 here. I'm going to be 5-0. They don't have any way to get rid of this Voice of the Blessed. They're done. Let's nice them. Don't be one of those losers that times people out because they beat you. I'm not even playing like a meta deck here, right? I don't think they can do it. There's nothing they can do. Just sad. Oops. Mental game. Note to self. Edit this video. So you guys don't have to wait that whole time. Okay, we're on the draw. We're going to keep it. I guess things have worked out fairly well for me today, so I can't complain too much. A lot better than yesterday, that's for sure. No meat hook maskers for an hour when I have 4 of them in the deck. Okay, fantastic. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I still don't want to commit though. I got 2 red I need to use and I got 2 white I need to use. I guess we go white. You gotta play. As somebody has said to me on a couple videos, always be casting. All right, person. I can't remember your name right now, but I will do that. Okay. And then we go Sunrise Cavalier, and we hope for one more land. They're down to 3 cards already. Oh, you're in big trouble now, my friend. You are in big trouble now. This starts the day-night cycle too, which is why it's in here, right? Starts the day-night cycle. We want to get to night. Sometimes we can get to night if they no spell next, right? If they have nothing to play. Instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. Oh. I don't think I've ever played that card. Exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard. You may cast it this turn. If a spell cast this way would be put into your graveyard. That's actually a pretty good card. So they're going to have a lot of burn, right? So the question is, do I burn them first? I mean, I can double frostbite this turn, right? Double spell the day. I can ill-tempered loner. It can't kill either of them, right? Yeah, it can, though. Begin your upkeep. Yeah, we have to kill it. We have to kill it. Otherwise, I bring in an ill-tempered loner and it gets nuked. What you gonna do, right? That's an interesting card. I've never played that card. That may be coming up at some point. See what they got. Of course. Still deals damage to them. They have another land. And we're just going to go straight back to smashing their face with a Sunrise Cavalier. And if they play a creature, well, we can do some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Let's get countered up, baby. Let's get an Ollenbock out to save it instead of a Voice of the Blessed. Because now we get to keep it alive. Might as well get the life. Oh, they get it. So we Shatterskull. We can Luminarch. If I Luminarch, I get this to a 5/5, and they have to block with a couple creatures. Or I can Voice the Blessed. What do I do? They have this, right? It does 2 damage. So is it Voice of the Blessed? Because if we do, it's a bit of a standoff, right? Shatterskull only does 2, so maybe we just wait. And we go Luminarch here and just get a +1/+1 counter. It still is not the right time to attack, though. If we just keep back, we have a huge advantage, right? No need to press anything. I doubt if there's... Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. No problem. We take 2. Okay. And we Showdown of the Skalds here. We get a Furycalm. We can't cast anything anyways. Or I could cast... No, I can't get the Ollenbock because it's not white. No attacks. Yeah, and we can go Voice of the Blessed. We should be able to overwhelm them here. I don't think they can really deal well with this Sunrise Cavalier. They may have some... They probably have some more Shatterskull, but probably there's only a few answers in here. We have an Ill-Tempered Loner as well, which is going to be very good. So they're going to try and trick us. Go ahead. They have something that has a couple damage, right? 2 or 3 damage in it. They're not really running anything. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do a 4-point Shatterskull, right? If we want. That'll get us a +1/+1 counter and maybe kill them. What can they do that would stop that? They could have a Sacred Fire, but it still wouldn't really matter, right? It has Trample too, so let's go like this. Let's cast a bunch of spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably want to go Voice of the Blessed, right? And then I want to go Ill-Tempered Loner. Or do I want to go Ollenbock? Because Ollenbock, if something goes wrong, Sunrise Cavalier lives guaranteed. And it has Trample. Ollenbock's better. I should have went Ill-Tempered Loner and Ollenbock. That's okay. We still have a Shatterskull here if we want. And we will respond with the Ollenbock. Okay, yeah. Okay. I could kill their flyer here too with a Shatterskull. I should have, man, maybe. No, we're going to leave it. I don't think they can kill us. They have 9 on board. They have 2 potentially in their hand, unless they have a Light Up the Night. So I'll probably block. They have a play with fire. All right. Make it indestructible. Comes an 8/8. They have 9 on board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point Light Up the Night. Would still not get them there. Okay. 7. We have Trample. What are they going to do here? Okay. What were they doing? They had to keep everybody back. I don't know what they're doing there. Okay, we're on the play. We have a good enough hand, I guess. We can slow some things down if it's mono white with our frostbites. Yes. Come on. Game can't respond fast enough to my super fast mousing clicks. And the portable hole. What a waste of a portable hole. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and you do that. I think that's a waste. I mean, whatever. Maybe they had no other play. Another life gain deck. Oh, that's good. If they double spell, stays day, no spell the night. They're probably going to play one of those flying angels where you get life equal to the toughness. Oh, they get an Adeline. Okay, so we attack and then frostbite, or do I Angelfire Ignition first? Would I rather have Adeline not around? What if they see through it? Then I just waste my Angelfire Ignition and I don't have a play. I don't want to go Showdown with the Skalds to frostbites. Yeah, we're doing it. Good hit, good hit. One more snow-covered source too, and we can Spikefield Hazard frostbite it if we want, which would be a really nice play after we get a Showdown of the Skalds going. Yeah, we're gonna frostbite that. Go ahead and attack. You got nothing, kid. Okay. Do we want to trade here right now? It has vigilance too. Do we trade? I don't think so. Oops, I was supposed to block there. Oh, dumbass. Okay. What are we going to do now? So what we can do is we can attack and frostbite. We can Spikefield Hazard. We can't Angelfire Ignition, so we have to not attack, and it's going to cost me a point of damage because I'm a dummy. We can always just snipe one of their creatures as well. That guy's a problem. Okay, so if I frostbite Yeah. Frostbite this guy right here. Spikefield Hazard this right here. Yeah, it doesn't really do us anymore, right? Let's just get this because this means nothing. All it has is vigilance. This saves us a point of damage, right? Oh, that's how it's done. That is how it is done. So, Showdown of the Skalds or Angelfire Ignition. Angelfire Ignition. And we have Trample. I guess they're not paying attention. We can get a Luminarch for a 9/9. And depending what they do here, we're pretty close. So they gain 1 life, it becomes a 2/2. Things get out of hand pretty quick here. So they have 3, 6, 7, 8 power. So if we get a Luminarch, we have 9. And it went to day. So, no, if you're going to Showdown, you got to wait to play the land. So Luminarch Aspirant gets us to 10. And they scoop! Yeah, they had no answer. They had almost... Okay, we're on the play with a rock in hand. Let's do this thing. Let's keep this going. This has been unbelievable. Okay, Furycalm. Reveal the planes, sure. I would prefer to just always do it the same and not get fancy if I don't have a turn 1 play, like honestly. I mean, there could be a threat too, right? For a Frostbite, so. So, Luminarch and then Voice of the Blessed. What's better? Luminarch is better. Okay, so if I play Luminarch first, I get a 2/2, and then I get a 3/3 and a 2/2 on turn 3. If I go Voice of the Blessed, I get 2 2/2s. So this is technically better. Now, if there's a portable hole in play, maybe you do it a little bit differently. But I mean, usually they're only running a couple of these. Running more than 2 is pretty risky because they can end up being pretty underwhelming at a certain point, right? Okay, so Ollenbock. No, it's just a Voice of the Blessed. That's all. We can always Frostbite something here too, but I'm not really too worried about these guys. Target artifact or enchantment means nothing to me. Yeah, we'll just respond with this, right? They're going to take one of our ill-tempered loners, and it means nothing. Come on, this is a simple decision. Okay, I guess they just I'm kind of blown away, not gonna lie. Let's make them fear us. Now, if only I can just get the combo going. I need counters and I need life gain. And oh, here we go. Here's some, probably just another ill-tempered loner. This is going to be real tough for them to deal with. These guys are just nasty. They're so nasty. The Savior of Ollenbock. Whenever Savior of Ollenbock trains, exile up to 1 other target creature from the battlefield or creature card from a graveyard. They don't have any way to train right now, though. Okay. Sunrise Cavalier, right? Creature. Right, and then they come back. Okay. Let's go Sunrise Cavalier. And what do we do? Next to combat, right? Are they really going to double up on the Voice of the Blessed? Yeah, if they block, it gets them nowhere. They get a Luminarch. Okay, no problem. They put it there and they attack and then I kill it. Oh, I don't kill it. It trains, right? Wow, that was the one card they could have had that really could affect the game. Okay. So they train and they take it. We have 1, 2, 3 snow covered though, so any frostbite will get us there. Wow. Okay. Oh, that'll get us there too. 1, 2, and 3. That's going to pretty much end the game right here. No, 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 no. No, I don't want to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Are you kidding me? How do I go back? Not what I wanted to do. Stupid misclick there. We're still going to win the game, but just, yeah. Not being very smart. Totally fine play, but a little bit safer the other way, I would say, right? They can exile the Cave of the Frost Dragon, so they're dead. Okay, yeah, you get it. Unless you can do 12 damage somehow. Or they have a Fateful Absence. Oh, what if they have a Fateful Absence? They don't. And they're dead. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Damn.